Alright, what's up guys? So I'm going to go over real quick what I am working with here. We have these 5 paint cans here that I'm working with. A teal, blue, white, purple, and black. We're going to be painting on canvas. I've already sprayed this canvas in white just to give it a glossier finish to work with. That's what all this around here is. So you can see it's dry. So it's good to go. Of course you got your gloves and your respirator mask. Excuse me. Got an X-Acto knife here in case, you know, this blue tip maybe is a little clogged. I can clean it up with that X-Acto knife. Palette knives I probably won't use, but they're here just in case I need them. And a really cheap set of paint brushes. And then this little thing is what I use to carve my signature into it with. I also have my lighter and extra clear coat to use fire, and I do also have some clear coat, some gloss clear coat over here to cover the entire painting with when we're done. And that's it. That's all we're using. And without any further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright guys, we're gonna get started with the night sky first. Here we go. Now we're going to let that dry just for a little bit, and then we'll put stars up in the night sky and see what that turns out to be. Alright, now that I've let this dry some, I'm coming to realize that this slope right here is more than what I really wanted it to be. Just a slight slope was all I was going for. But this is a little too drastic, so I'm going to go ahead and take a black and put it across there before we get into the stars. Much better. Now we're going to move on to the stars. For just the basic stars, just going to spray my finger. I'm going to flick it onto a garbage can I have off screen, and then I'm going to flick it onto the canvas. That first flick off the canvas is the important part. Otherwise you get really big blobs. So, those don't translate as well on camera as they do in person, at least not from this distance. But they're there, trust me. Now what we're going to do is add just a little bit of character to the sky, so it's not just sky. We're going to put some purple in there. Adds a little bit of definition to it. Now what we're going to do is what I didn't talk about beforehand, is these 2 paints right here. They're quick dry paints. They're real cheap, but they act without having to go buy real expensive paints. You can buy these 99-cent cans, and they kind of act like a transparent paint. So what we're going to do is just add a little bit of white and a little bit of the black, just to kind of give it a little more definition to that purple area. Now that we've done that, we're going to go back through and add a little bit more stars. Alright, so I got a little bit closer there to add a more cluster of stars in those purple areas, give it kind of that galaxy type feel. So there's that. I'm also going to go back through real quick with the black transparent and kind of make this just a little bit darker through here. Alright, so now we got the sky done. We're going to work on putting some trees down here. I use an old disc golf disc. I didn't go over that in the intro. To spray black in, and that's when I take my paintbrushes and I'll paint using spray paint. I'll paint on this canvas trees. Here you have it. Try to get it closer to the camera here so you can see all of it. You got the sky. It turned out quite nicely, even with the purple in there. The trees and the ground with the bluish tealish background. as I got about halfway through the trees, I thought I should have done this, but I didn't. So we'll save that for a different video. But that's that. I don't know what I'm gonna call this painting. Evergreens in a starry night or something like that. Oh.